Ek het nog steeds nie my gevind.
Okay, so hello everyone. This is a quick training about the DMO. So first of all, what is a DMO? It's your daily mode of action. So basically, to succeed in this business, there are certain things that you have to do every day, right? So daily mode of action is you can decide how much time you want and can spend on a daily basis doing your daily method of action. But I listened to Jessie Lee yesterday where she said you cannot do you cannot do it like a hobby and expect a full-time pay. If you want to receive a full-time pay, you have to take it seriously. So whether you do it part-time, I also have a full-time job. So whether you do it part-time or like full-time, you must give 100% in the time that you have available for that. You want to add something, Felicia?
No, you can continue. I will tell you if you want to.
Cool. Perfect. So I've been listening to a lot of successful people because they say success follows success. So if you want to succeed, you must surround yourself with successful people, but it's difficult to get close to a millionaire or billionaire. So, but what they do is they give us podcasts and YouTube videos and stuff where they mentor us and give us some insight. And something that I found is the millionaire morning routine, right? And some have 6 stuff and some have 10 habits that they follow daily to be successful. I took the stuff that are very, very similar that all of them do. So you can Google a little bit more and tweak it to suit you. But what I get is like all of them when they wake up early, okay, so that they can have a little bit of silent time where you don't look at your phone. You even put your phone on airplane mode when you go to bed so you don't wake up with distractions. So the first thing you do is to wake up silently. I think that's also what you do, Felicia, right? Where you just
I try to, but now my kids usually they wake up before I do, even before my alarm went. So terrible timing.
Basically, if you can wake up, but I know what you mean. When my grandchildren is here, I wake up 5 o'clock and then eventually I wake up at 4 just to be awake before them, but they like follow me. But when you can, you wake up a little bit earlier, you have like a moment of silence where you just breathe in the day. For me, I worship and I do Bible study and pray. And then I do my gratitude and declarations. Now, after watching the most powerful women on this past weekend, it's very important to get that mindset for the day, to start in an attitude of gratitude and in a winning kind of mindset. And that's where you do declarations or affirmations, where you say, I am a winner, I'm building a successful team, I'm growing as a person, I am becoming a leader. Whatever you have in mind for your vision, for your future self, you declare those things over your life. You speak life into yourself.
Can I just add something?
Mm-hmm.
You spoke about the most powerful like women event. They actually, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
So they actually have a repeat of that event. It's from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. I think. I'm just going to make sure about the times, but for those who could not attend, they can watch it on the replay. But it's literally just going to be like a recap of all the main events, like through the 3 days. So if you want to join, you should just I don't know if you have to like register for the previous event in order to get in, but if you did register but you didn't get all the information, please make sure that you go to your emails or your spam folders and see where that email is to register for this weekend event on Saturday.
Perfect.
And then to get back to the DMO, What I've noticed that helps me a lot, I'm going to show you guys. I literally write down my gratitude, affirmations, my goals for the day. So when you have a quiet time, it's either that hour before your kids wake up or an hour before your day starts. You sit down, you do whatever you like. If you do Bible study, if you do anything spiritual, whatever, or if you do your yoga, some people do yoga in the mornings. You sit down, you write down. I write down 5 gratitude, like things that I'm grateful for, and then I write 5 affirmations, and then I write my goals for the day, whatever I want to achieve for that day. And that just makes it more clear for you. You can actually go back and see, okay, I did do all of my goals. I met all my goals throughout the day, but still make sure that you write them down. They need to be on paper, otherwise they are just going to be hanging around in the air.
Yes, it's exactly what I also do. Like this spreadsheet, I've printed it out on this side of the book, and then I tick off. And then this side, I write my affirmations and declarations and gratitude. I've got a different book for my goals. I didn't have enough space, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Another thing that they said that came up a lot is actually plan your day the night before you go to bed. Because if you know, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this and this and this, that is what's in your mind. That's what you wake up with. And then you can just go through it again. Okay, this is what I want to achieve. Write 3 things down that you want to achieve. And then another interesting thing that comes up is make your bed. Wake up and make your bed. The one guy explained that your bed is where you rest, where you have your dreams, where you figure out stuff in your sleep. And if your bed is messy, that predicts your day being messy. So make up your bed. Successful people do that. And then you'll go through your goals, your to-do list. If you can try and exercise, go for a walk, even for a walk. Put the baby on your back and walk to the to the end of the gate and back, and then shower and breakfast. The crypto is just something me and my mom do. If I don't write it down, I forget about it. So. And then mindset and training. So we have the bots, we have the Zooms. You can put in there what you want to do. If you want to do an extra podcast or extra trainings, or remember to do the most powerful women's thing, you can do that. And that's also why in the side, I've got like a time schedule so that you can see when you plan your day ahead. You can say, I've got an interview, I've got a Zoom call like that at 1 o'clock. So that you know where is your dentist appointment, and then you can see where you're going to do this extra stuff. This is your daily mode of action, is things that you have to do every day. Sweet. So the stories, post and stories. I try to do four every day. Okay, so now I'm going to explain to you why you have to post so many times a day, right? So first of all, the smart people who's done this for like forever say, when you do marketing, people don't buy the company, they buy you, okay? They have to know, like, and trust you, okay? If you're on Facebook only once a week, they're not going to know you, okay? And they're not going to know if they like you. And if they don't know if they like you, how can they trust you? Understand? So, and that's why it's important also to use your product and to show it, to say like, I use this, I trust this. And people will check you and watch you. And some of them watch you for like 3 or 4 months before they're like, okay, you're consistent, I can trust you. And then they start asking more. Okay. The second reason why you have to do this is for the algorithm of Facebook and Instagram or any social media. If you just post once a day, they're going to say, oh, you're not that busy. And they push your posts to the bottom. Other people don't see it. Okay, so only 5% of people see your posts on Facebook. So if you have 100 friends, only the 5 friends who has the most things common with you will see your posts. That's scary. So now you have to post more so that more people can see it, right? And with that, you must try to get at least 10 comments on a post. That's why if someone say, oh, that's beautiful, you reply to them, thank you very much. Now you have 2 comments. The moment you have 10 comments, Facebook automatically promotes it and 20% of your friends can see it. So suddenly only 5 people would have seen it, now 20 people see it. So it enlarges your view. All right. And then the times that I've written down is basically like your high traffic times. That's when most people is on Facebook. They went to the office, they got out of their car, and they quickly just check what's happening in the world. And then 12 o'clock lunchtime, they also just like, what's going on? I have like a few minutes now. And then the same at 5 o'clock. It's also recommended not to do more than 4 posts on a profile. You can do like 4 on your profile and 4 on your group, but if you do too much, they also say, no, it seems to like you spammy. That's just the algorithms, they work like that. So I hope that makes sense and that you understand. Okay. Then interact with people. I've sent messages to people and say, hi, you look very nice. Would you like to look at this product? And then people will say, but you've never even liked one of my posts. How do you know? How do you know if I will like it or anything like that? So what we do before we actually post is like interact just a little bit with people, give them a heart on a photo, say, oh, it's a beautiful cat. I like your horse. Where did you buy that dress? Anything that comes to your mind, but it must be real. It must be like a genuine comment that you give people so that will give conversation. And that helps you that people will like you because now you like their posts, you have the same interest like as them, you create a rapport with them, and they see, oh, okay, this is a nice person, and that makes your chances bigger for people to actually look at your opportunity that you have. And reply, I do that. If people said something on my stuff, they comment on my posts, then I will reply to them. Otherwise they're like, oh no, they will stop liking and commenting on my posts if I don't appreciate their comments. Do you agree? Yes, makes sense. And then, okay, with this, but Felicia, I know you've got a lot of knowledge around this. Would you like to add something?
With the interaction or?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, basically, it's people need to see that you are active on social media. That's one of the main things about network marketing is literally like you are sharing your life, the things that you want to share. I'm not saying that you need to share how you look in your underwear, but what you want people to see, you share with them. If you have children, you share things about your lifestyle, how your day is going. But also when it comes to interacting with people, be genuine. I know everybody already said that, but yeah, it's difficult for like someone, if you are just writing short sentences, it has to be at least 5 or more words. Otherwise, Facebook does not recognize it as a sentence. So if you are just going to write beautiful, they are not going to see it as a sentence. You need to write more than 5 words. So be genuine. Actually build a connection with someone, not just like you have to do this because this is your job. We are here to build connections with people. We are here to establish relationships. So it's not for you to just like quickly do your 10 invites or your 10 what you call it, messages, because you need to do it. And then also what I wanted to say about stories. Stories is, I would say, the most important thing above posting a post on just your Facebook wall, because people are lazy. They want to just look at stories. So they quickly want to go through stories, but still do not spam people in your stories when it comes to products. Don't put on 10 slides of a product. People will like literally skip through them. They won't like stop and read or look at it. So you have to put on like interesting, engaging comment after like what you call it. What is that word I'm looking for now? I have it in Afrikaans, but I don't have it in English. They want inspiring stories. They want content that is like captivating and interesting. So if you just post stories about a product every day, you should post about products every day, but in a balance. So you should share your lifestyle. It's 80% lifestyle, 20% product or the business. And then I also love focusing on attraction marketing. We have a training in our Facebook group about attraction marketing. That's how I get most of my, how do you say it, most of my prospects. And then the other thing is groups. I don't know if you're still going to talk about the groups.
You can talk more about the groups. I'm not so super hot on the groups.
If you find a group, look, and I'm talking Afrikaans and English, look, it's difficult to infiltrate a group. It took me a few months to get attention of members in a group where I like establish trust, and I'm not someone that's going away. So if you, for instance, have interest in plants, you love looking after plants, or you love cats, or you love children, or any groups that you have interest in, go on Facebook. This is going to take some time. The more you do it, the better your eye is going to get. So you go on Facebook, you go to groups, and you search those groups, and you look for groups that will. It looks like it will suit your what you call it, the category of people, your target, the target that you want. So go add the groups or join the groups, but don't spam people. You'll see most of the groups will say no product advertisements, no spamming of or directly messaging people. But that's why I'm saying it takes time. It really, really takes time to infiltrate a group. I'm saying it like infiltrate because you literally have to gain the people's trust. You need to comment on people's posts. You post on a group. You need to like their posts. You also need to post. If you have a plant that is dying, you take a picture of it and put it in the group and ask, why is my plant dying? You get engagement. You get people recognizing you as someone that is also interested in things, the same things they are. And that's how you get into a group. And then as soon as you can start with spear phishing posts, where you can literally ask someone, I really have a problem with bags under my eyes. How do you manage your bags under your eyes? And then you'll get a lot of like people messaging you or like replying on the post saying, I use tea bags under my eyes or cucumber or whatever. And then you reply on those people's posts and you make a note of the people that you talk to about that specific problem. And then only after a week or a few days, then you go and you message those people and you tell them, hey, I have this amazing product that I found that works wonderful on eye bags. Would you be open to try the product? And that's what you do. It's a long process, but it's absolutely worth it because you get results from it. So infiltrating groups, very, very important. Then also, I'm talking a lot now.
Can I quickly just add something? So the groups thing, it's amazing. Like you said, it's hard work because you must basically become an influencer. You must be ready to post daily, to add value on posts. But the pros of that is that it's people that you already have a rapport because you both like plants or cats or bulldogs. And that's the advantage of getting into groups. No, she disappeared. So yeah, groups is a interesting way to do it. We can go into more depth of groups a bit later. So for me at this stage, I'm too busy to do the influencer value thing, but I would like to get there. It's a slow process for me. Basically then, connecting messages. When Felicia comes back, we can hear what she wanted to say. Connecting messages is when people add you as a friend, just to say thank you for adding me as a friend. Fraser Brooks says it's like going to a pub or to an event, and there's someone and you go just and stand at him. If you just add someone on Facebook, it's the same. You just look at them, and that's weird. So say, hi, my name is Claudie. Thank you for adding me. I'm glad we can be friends, something like that. And then you can ask a question like, how are you? And then you get the conversation going. Some people just ignore you. Some people never read the message, and some will say, "Ah, it's super awesome," and you. So that's how you find who you are friends with. Another amazing way. Oh, Felicia's back. What did you want to say?
I'm so sorry. I quickly had a family matter. Where were we? We were at the groups. Then?
Yeah.
What did you say about the groups?
We were like adding the value.
Oh yeah. So basically, what you said is you should add value to a group. People should be drawn to you to actually message you and say, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining the group, or like, I really like your content, or things like that. So, but it takes longer to infiltrate a group. But as soon as you have the trust of the members, it's much easier. And then also, you are talking about the connecting messages now,
Mm-hmm.
or the cold messages.
No, just like, hi, thank you for adding me.
Okay, yeah. So basically with that, I've seen cold messaging does not work. If you ask someone straight away, do they want to join the business? Most of the people just ghost you. They don't even reply. So what we are doing now is we do 30-minute blitzes, where you literally do 10 minutes spam. So it's find, add, message people. So you go and you search for people on your Facebook with either it has to be less than 5 friend suggestions. I'm hoping you guys know what I mean about that. So if you go to your friend suggestions, you will see people pop up, and then there will be one friend suggestion or one person in common. So you have one friend in common with that person. I add just people from that category, because Facebook won't send me to jail then. If you add people that you do not know or you don't have anyone in common, Facebook will put you in jail if you send a lot of invites. So you go to that section where it says friend suggestion, and you try to look at the amount of people that you have in common. It should be less than 5. If you can just do 1 or 2, that would be perfect. And also, if you see someone from your team or from within our network is friends with that person already, do not invite them. I cannot stress this enough. Like, that person might already have contacted that person, or it's that person it's that person's prospect, if I can say it like that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. And what else was there? That is just
you are running far ahead. You are running ahead.
I am. I can talk about this all day.
Yes,
Oh, word.
it's amazing. Look, everything is about starting conversations, because conversations leads to relationship. And that's also the best way to know if you would like someone on your team. If someone doesn't answer you back, or you send them a connecting message, you send them a birthday message, you said, hi, how are you? And they keep on ignoring you, chances are good they're not going to even look at your opportunity. So that's also something that I do. I see, is it someone that's open to talk to me? Because if it's not, how am I going to work with this person on my team? There must be something, you know? So a great way to start messages or conversation is with a birthday message, to say, happy birthday. People just ignore you. You can't believe it. But those that say, thank you very much. I ask them, how did it go? Did you do something special? But I write down their name. This is a nice person. I can, they comment back. They are active on Facebook and they appreciate. So yeah, that's one of the things I do. And is there any questions at this stage?
You can just put it in the comments if you don't want to
Yes.
the mic.
Yes. Okay, super. So then
I have a question. Sorry.
Yes.
I had to go get a nail file. My nail just broke.
Okay.
What if a person is not very active on Facebook or don't want to advertise on Facebook? Is there any other avenues you can take?
Yes. So 95% at this stage, especially now with Corona, happens on social media. But it's more the older generation like us, 5% of the people, they do it face to face. Like I will sit on the airplane and talk to someone about the opportunity because it's just easier for me than to tell someone, please join me tonight for the opportunity call. And then I sit there and I wait for them and they don't show up. That's, so, but I do, the recommendation is to at least talk to, you find your comfort zone, but talk to 5 to 30 people a day. And that is what makes social media easy if you want to go big time with this. But like last Saturday, I was hosting, a friend was hosting an event where there were 10 people. We had a presentation and that was a lot of fun. And I would really do that again because it's up close and personal and I could show them the stuff. So that's another way. The best way actually at the end of the day is to say, I'm using this stuff, it works for me. Do you want to try it? So if you have a lot of friends or people that you connect with, that's easier than Facebook, then you can do that. But also, if you don't want it, if you want to use the social media avenue, but you don't want it on your profile, you can have a group. You know, my exercise group or my healthy group, and you add people into your group, and then you advertise it only there.
Can I just add something about if you do not want to be on social media, because I know there's a lot of people who really do not want to be on social media. Then you really have to have a very big like friend group or something like that. So if you know a lot of people in your area, those people need to buy from you every month in order for you to actually make and write like income. So if you can grow that by word of mouth, so each person that buys from you tells another person, that person tells another person, that would be perfect because word of mouth really works. But social media just makes it easier for you to reach like people all over the world. The other thing that you can explore is also salon. I don't know how it works where you are from, but you can try to get into a salon and advertise the products to them. Or they can also join the business and sell the products in their salon. So yeah, that will also work.
But if you like a personal trainer and you have a lot of clients, you can also go that way. Yeah.
Yes,
it's the same as a salon. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just going to explain some. The time is running out, but find ad message is what Felicia explained earlier, where you find someone that you. How I find people is I look at their profile picture and I see, okay, this looks like a decent person. Because previously I just added people and then there was scary stuff. So I look at this is a decent person. I will open the profile and look at the comments. If they swear or they have super nudes or I've seen funny stuff already, then I'm like just move, just go on with your life. Now, next person. But you get so many nice people and interesting things and positive people. I love to add the positive people. I love to add life coaches and people who also, even if they just inspire me, they will not necessarily join me, then I get inspiration for them. So, but I look at the profiles to add nice people. And then the LORD, it's for location, occupation, recreation, and dream. That's what that stands for. When you have like a conversation with someone, you said, hey, thank you for connecting with me. How are you? And they say it's good. Then you can say, I see you from New York. That's very interesting. I've always wanted to go there. I only see it on movies. I did that yesterday. And like, yes, I am. I'm a police woman. Where are you from? I'm like, I'm South Africa. Stuff like that. So just getting to know people makes it also easier to know, will they be interested in this opportunity? But sometimes we prejudge and we think, oh no, this police woman won't be interested. And then actually when you next week you see, but now they joined another company. They're like, I should have asked them. So yeah, but get to know the people, at least let them feel they know you, you know. And then ask the question is where you actually ask them, would they be interested to look at the opportunity, or where you recommend this stuff work for me? If they say like, I sickle with something, and you're like, well, try this. That's also part of ask the question, where you recommend the opportunity or the product to people. And then the Facebook group post is if you don't want to share too much on your profile, you can, like Felicia say, you can have a group, or you can infiltrate groups and make friends there and talk to them and give them the opportunity. And then Eric Worre says money is in the follow-up, just to ask people what they thought about it. If they said they will look at the opportunity, and then you can just say, what did you think about it? Would you like to try it, or whatever? I think Karika and Felicia is very good with follow-up questions. And then basically to invite them to calls, because especially when you just start, you don't know everything. And to get them on a call is almost the easiest way, because now I just started, and Rita is interested. So Michelle, you're a Sapphire. Let's talk to us. In that process, all of us learn to yes. And then there's just extra things to get you out of your comfort zone. At this stage, Michelle, she's got the group for runners, people who want to do extra things. So where she posts daily actions to do. So basically these things, but she will be more specific. Talk to 30 people, make a TikTok. You know, it's interesting things to do. So usually it's things that push you out of your comfort zone, makes me super nervous. And what I made on this thing is just extra spaces when you plan your day to add things. So that just that you see, you don't overwhelm yourself. Yeah, that's it. And we got 1.5 minutes. If anyone wants to say something, go for it.
I just wanted to add on the all the like out of your comfort zone extras. It really works if you are on Instagram and you're building your following. It's really important for you to post at least once a day, either a video or a reel, or like just a normal post. But also follow people every day, because it's like what I use Instagram for is I promote some of my stories, where you literally pay about 100 Rand for 2 days, and then you promote a specific story about the business. I will show you guys a tutorial if you want to know about it. And then I get so many leads from it. Sometimes you need to pay for advertisements in this business. It's the same with I'm on a group, a mom life group, where I pay every month to advertise on the group, and it really has brought me a lot of leads and a lot of prospects. So it's really important for you to find a group where you can either advertise or pay for advertising, or promote on Instagram. You can promote your stories. I will send a tutorial on how to do it. It really, really works. I try to promote at least once every 2 weeks.